Yeah. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio. We are in very, very early. It's like 5:30 at the moment. Flux is still going, making my screen all orangey and stuff because the sun isn't up. So, yeah, Flux does that, and that it is awesome. So I've left this game running all night. We got all the purple research done. So we got mining productivity up to 11. We got crafting speed research up to level 15. And yeah, it is freaking sweet as. So we'll have crafting 4 times as fast if we decide we need to craft anything, which is awesome. I don't think we've unlocked any of these guys. I don't think we have anyway. It's very hard to tell because I don't think we have. I think a lot of these are things that need military. And I still don't know what that thing is right up the top next to the engine. I swear to God, I just do not know. Engines. That can't be pumps, can it? No, because pumps I've unlocked already. Although, I don't see pumps anywhere. Engines are here, but they're used for this. I don't see engines anywhere else. I think this really is pumps. I have a feeling. Pumps, steel, pipe. Yeah, that's so pumps. My God, why was that not being shown up? Well, I replaced this a couple of times. It's gotta be pumps. I don't know what else it could be. I don't think there's that many things that need engines. Like, seriously. Like that. Could be cars. No, it can't be cars because it's not pulling iron. It can't be tanks. Yeah, tanks need red circuits. Although I could have got these reversed. And then this is supposed to be red, and then this is supposed to be a tank. That's possible, but who gives a shit? I don't need tanks. Pumps I might need. Tanks, I'm pretty sure I don't need. Yeah, because they did have this thing, like they got a thing here, which shoots the green across, and then that comes out to these circuit things, which do need green circuits, so I got lucky there. But if you have a look down here, this says input and output. It should have been L and R, like left and right. I think it's inside and outside, but unfortunately, yeah, inside and outside, it's not really that helpful. Does this guy see outside? I don't know, maybe I should have watched the actual video where Catherine and Sky explained all this stuff. But this one, oh yeah, it's... So this one's shooting steel over to here, and this guy does need steel. So this one's fine. And this one... See, this one needed red circuits, so this one's fine. So this one did work out. I did do this one properly, definitely. And I'm absolutely sure I did this one properly as well. These two don't have input outputs. This one does. I can't remember seeing a point where we actually cared about that, where it was actually being split off to do funny things. So maybe it's irrelevant for this one. But anyway, we are going to be working on stuff this episode. I really want to shoot for yellow science. That's what I really want to do. You've got my last 4 construction robots. Excellent. Now, your reward for giving me construction robots is to be destroyed. Yep, destroyed. Because we don't need this crap anymore. And look at my construction robots. Yes, we got extra 2 bits of robot speed out of the purple science, and we are excellent. So now what are we doing? Probably need to expand this at some point, because that is not a lot of plastic. Only 6 of those chemical plants. But now I suppose we are going to go for yellow science, because the bonus, the upside of doing this, where we just let it sit and let it wait and let the construction go, is that if things are going a little bit slower than they should be, then that's fine. Now, I've expanded this. I've doubled this out. I don't know if I did that offline or not, but it looks like I did. So that's twice as much going through. Yeah. So we could start upgrading these to blue belts if we really cared about speed, but I'm not sure I care about speed in this base. I just want it to get over the line, so to speak. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some blue circuit things, and then we are going to build yellow science and get that going. And hopefully we can get all that going by this episode, and then I'll just take a really, really nice long break. Well, you know, by a long break, I mean like a day or something like that, where I just sit back and relax and let it all run. You gotta be shitting me. Do not put that in front of my thing. Excellent. So, pipe there. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, this one goes out to here. Damn it, stupid rock. And then we'll shoot that over to wherever blue circuits end up getting done. So yes, we are not building this for speed. We are just building this so that we have it to be built, and then we will leave it, and I'll tweak it offline if it looks like it's going to take like more than a day to actually get this research done. 4,500, then I will tweak it. And tweaking, I don't know what I'll do. I may do some smelting upgrades, maybe put some blue belt out there. I don't know. But yeah, bit of tweaking never hurt anybody. So blue circuits. Let's just get this done. So what does a blue circuit need? I forget. Sulfuric acid. Yep. Okay. 2 goes there. We'll put that so we can do copying stuff. Huh. That's going to mean a bit more horizontal space, but I'm okay with that, I guess. Okay, so the only thing I don't like is that mall did do some crazy stuff with whatchamacallit, with the undergrounds to sort of split things off and toggle things together. And it means that building the damn thing has left me with an uneven amount of undergrounds, which I'm not happy about. But yeah, just gotta deal with it, I guess. So you guys go like that. You guys go like that. And like that. So we're gonna want to have a lot of these things. Simply because these ones are like reds, they just take so long to build. Boom. Okay. I still got my Foreman mod, right? Yep, I can reverse it. Okay, excellent. You did not copy the recipe? Oh, I pressed the Alt button. That makes more sense. Let's go ahead, pick up some supplies. Give me some reds, give me some blues, give me some undergrounds. Excellent. Okay, so now we just need to do that. Oh man. I've been looking at different games I might like actually to play. Like, I've been loving Football Manager for the longest time, but it's just such a hard game to get into. Like, it's like there's too much randomness and too much. It's not. Let's put it this way. I just have problems understanding how to play it. I guess I don't know. Maybe something to do with Asperger's or something like that. But I don't like playing games where it's like where you have to actually deal with people. I guess is the best way to say it. Where you have to do stuff that is like, oh, dealing with people. Just don't like it. And this game is all about, building a team and managing people, and people get upset and they leave the team or they want more money, and I'm just like, you ungrateful bastards, I just want to win a game here. Just stop screwing with me. And it's like a challenge, but I'm not sure if it's the sort of challenge that I enjoy, to be honest. But it is one of the main games that I actually have not, like, really beat. Like, I can't really say that, oh yeah, Football Manager, I've totally beaten that game, because I haven't. I haven't even come close to beating that game. I play it and I just drift downward into a spiral of misery. Like, it's just nothing works. Nothing works. So yeah, I'd love to get into that and actually make it work. I did try playing a game called Motorsport Manager, which looks like it's a little bit easier because you only got 2 drivers instead of like 30 people in your team, and you do have to do a bit of car maintenance, but that's a little bit more if X is 1, then set Y to 3 sort of thinking. It's kind of like straightforward thinking. But I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. But I think I'm still going to push myself to try and have a go, because the good thing about these games is they can eat up a lot of time, so they'll keep me occupied, and they don't require a lot of keyboard manipulation like Factorio does, moving up and down and all that sort of crap, which means it's easier on my tendonitis, which is definitely a very, very good thing. Definitely a very good thing. So, Alt-R, reverse. Put that down. Oh, here we go. Oh, I love my robots. I'd love them even more if they were nuclear, but I love them just the same. I mean, with this many fusion reactors, yeah, it's never going to be a problem. I could put a battery on my system, but I'm not sure I really care all that much. So, what we could probably do is we could reverse this as well. Done. We seem to be doing alright so far, but then again, we've got a fairly decent backlog of green, and there we go, starting to look a little bit floopy there. No doubt adding this other side will not help in the slightest. So, yep. For some reason it looks like that may interfere with that. A little bit scary there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's okay. Oh, got that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Fortunately, throwing things into the back of this doesn't appear to do anything. So, what we got? We need to extend this guy out. Let's get the robots to do that. Yoink. Let's get the robots to do that. Jeez, I love this robot speed. Why do I keep pressing Alt? It keeps removing Alt for some reason. There we go. So, Oh, no, one more. And this, of course, does need to be split into multiple directions because I think we need some of it on the bus. But I am not going to do that bit because we need yellow science, and we're not going to get yellow science by putting blue circuits back on the bus towards the mall. That's just like not our priority at the moment. We can do that later if we need to. So let's have a look here. So we need batteries, processing units. We got speed modules. We can build pretty easily out of that stuff, although that's even more green circuits down the toilet. And then copper. So let's go ahead and get some copper. Ah, not you. Get some copper going. Do all that, and my radius is pretty big. Only a few of you? Come on, you lazy bastards. All of you should be going. Oh, I'm out of belt. Out of belt. There we go. There's 1,000 belt. Go and do your jobs. So yeah. So green circuits starting to look a little bit flumpy at the moment. Let's go over and let's see how they're... See, they're processing okay. Although they're starting to run low on iron at the moment. Iron is starting to become a contributing factor. We may have to do some stuff here, like cutting off different ways on the bus. But as long as we don't trigger the mall to actually do anything, then that should be fine. Iron should be backed up here. It might be used for other sciences, but come on, you lazy little bastard. There we go. Get the rest of that stuff done. And fill this out while you're here. And fill this out while you're here. And we might as well fill the plastic out. Although, I don't think we're ever going to need plastic. Whoa, not there. Not there, but everywhere else. I feel like we just ran out of belt again. 210, that's not bad. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have filled all these out because I'm not going to have enough belt now. Yeah. Well, I got about 500-600 still in my inventory. Hopefully that will be enough. But it's good to see the robots doing their thing. Actually pulling their weight. So yeah, 17 minutes into the episode, and yellow science, I feel like yellow science is definitely achievable, and we'll do what we always do, which is 1 yellow science per minute. Which means half of batteries and processing units don't care about. Speed modules, we want 1 speed module every 2 seconds. Oh, son of a bitch. What the hell is going on here? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Well, this is just stupidity on a grand level, I feel like. Ah, get in there. Steal all of that stuff from everywhere. There we go. So, yes, I do that all the time because I usually have 2 belts. This case was not a good idea. Yeah. Anyway, done. All these guys are done. Belt is down a little bit, so let's go ahead and grab some more. Excellent. And yeah, let's get yellow science done. And military science, we kind of don't need to get military science. We kind of do, but we don't need it for nuclear robots, is what I mean. And I don't think we need it for anything else that we need to start the mega base with. Obviously, there's some big things like the rocket silo. Eventually, we'll need a rocket silo to freaking build a mega base, but that's not a priority at all. So, yeah. Nuclear robots, I feel like they are a priority. We definitely want to be mass building them nice and fast. So there we go. Blue circuits already dying in the ass. So, let's go ahead. So what do we say? We need 7. So let's start off with building stuff. So speed modules, we need 1 every 2 seconds. So we need 8 of these machines. So let's put it up a little bit. I feel like this was a bit too low, this blue circuit setup. these up a bit. 6, 7, 8. I don't feel like we need room for another one of these. A one single column of blue circuits is more than enough. Another column would just be stupid because we would not have the green circuits to support two columns. Not in a million years would we have the green circuits to do that. Okay, so that's where the speed modules come out. Green circuits on one side, red on the other. Yeah, not there. 8, and of course this will probably be delayed a fair bit as well, due to not having enough green circuits and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Give me some speed modules. Man, imagine if yellow signs needed speed module 3. I don't think anything would ever get done in the entire base. Okay, so... Ooh, there we go. Some green circuits go in there. Some red circuits go in here. Yep. Gotta love that add-on, the thing in my inventory, that bit of equipment that doesn't make belts move me around. That is just an absolute lifesaver. Oh man, if I was thinking ahead, I probably would put the red on top of the plastic. But of course I wasn't thinking ahead, so that's just how it ended up. Now, plastic needs to be pushed out a bit more. There we go, so this is going to be these guys. Now, 30 copper cable. So we're going to need 15 copper cable per second. 15 per second. Yeah, I feel like direct insertion is the way to go here. So what we do is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, have I left myself enough room here? No, I don't feel like I have. Don't feel like I have. So, what are we doing here? So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So copper line goes up here. We got these machines doing their things. And yeah, that'll have to go up this line. Pretty sure this will have to go up this line. That looks a little bit funky, but it's all good. And we've got that, and then that, and you. And hopefully that's enough actual machines to build the copper cable. I feel like a 1-for-1. Oh, come on. It's totally not what I wanted to happen. Piece of crap. Okay. Come on. Drop all over the place. There we go. So now you are going to be copper cable. You are going to be copper. 4, 2, 3. And it uses 1 to produce 2, so definitely that should be fine. 3. Okay, so we are getting nice and close to being able to do stuff here. Okay, got our machine. So this is going to be batteries. And is that too high? Yeah, that's too high. Gotta make sure that everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. And then you are like that. Excellent. So there's some blue circuits going on up. And there's some batteries going on up. We just need to put those in and then pump them out again. And you can see I've set this up beautifully so that we can do military science on the other side if we wish it. And at the 26-minute mark, I don't know. Maybe I will do military science this episode. Just for the hell of it. Okay. Alrighty, let's have a look over here. How's the landscape looking? Ah, I put sulfuric acid right next to that belt. And I got this guy over here. So these two belts can't go next to each other unless I did some crazy sort of braiding in between the underground pipes. Which I'm not going to do because that's just stupid. So, as a result, you go over the top. And since you are so crappy, I'm going to do it like that. Damn it. It's good to see we got some already. Get rid of the trees. Bye-bye trees. Done. Okay. Oh, of course I'm out of belts. Of course. Alrighty, all good. So now we just drag it all the way home. And now we need to put it on either side. And yeah, as I've said before, this setup is never, ever, ever going to be for space science. Well, never say never, but I'm pretty sure it's never going to be for space science. Space science we're not going to worry about until we've got the actual proper setup. The actual mega base setup. And then we're going to use that for space science. Okay. And there we go. Job done. Job done. Oh, I don't like those trees there. I do not like to have shadows on my lab setup. So let's get rid of them. Bye-bye trees. So, Shift T. Let's get nuclear robots first. Before anything else. Actually, let's get this first. 150. That's easy, and that'll allow us to build some stuff in our mall that we've been missing. So yeah, let's get those first. And yes, go build me some belts. Thank you very much. There we go. And there we go. Jeez, building them alright. That's not a bad amount coming out. Speed modules are good. This stuff is good. That stuff is good. These guys are keeping up wonderfully by the looks of it. Yep. Just everything is so slow. Blue circuits are backed up, but they are going to be a pain. We are so going to run out of blue circuits because we're running out of green circuits, and green circuits, get back here, you stupid robots. This is why I need nuclear robots, because these damn things, I got like almost unlimited energy, but these little bastards, they do not have unlimited energy. And yeah, I don't think there's any real way we can improve green circuits because well, you know what? We're going to we're going to just go off and do it, I think. Yeah. See, this guy is lacking on iron, but if I push iron all the way up there by taking it directly off, then we'll start running out of copper. The problem is... Yeah, the problem is what it's always been, which is just... It takes half off this, and then the other one goes off and does half, and yeah. So, I feel like for iron, at the very least, we can fix this setup, though. Because we're not doing much more related stuff down the end. We are doing a bit of stuff with the other sciences. No, you know what? We're going to leave it as it is, because the problem is, if we change this, then we've got a maximum potential of 2 yellow belts that can make it down to the end. And with purple science and blue science using up all the iron they need, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because we may fix green circuits completely, do all sorts of stuff, and then we've only got 2 belts of iron coming down here, and that may not be enough, and then these guys will fall over. So you fix one thing, you break another thing, and those guys just need so much iron that I feel uncomfortable about doing that. Now what we could do is we could upgrade this thing to blue and put a bunch more smelters in, but that's definitely a decent enough activity that we would do it offline, because... Well, that's going to require even more iron, like a crapload more iron. And I'm not sure how happy I'm about that. Come on. Get a freaking move on, you stupid things. Oh, silly me. There we go. Done. Done. We got an upgrade planner for the crappy poles to the better poles. Looks like we do. Let's start throwing that around. Excellent. So there we go. Logistic system. That should be researched pretty quickly. And we want nuclear robotics. Yeah, this has got to be a pump. It's got to be. And then other stuff, which most of it I think is unlocked by military research. But there is some things, like the little chests here. I don't know which one's which. I'm not sure it really matters, to be honest. This one's using a crappy inserter, so I'm thinking this one's purple. Because purple is not that necessary. Of course, when it's on the blueprint, it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, purple is the left one. Okay. So, you, sir, what? I just researched. Oh. It chucked off it because auto research stole it. Stole it. Anyway. There we go. These guys are pretty dead. Yeah. So, 33 minutes. I feel like we've all seen military science before. I feel like I'll just do that offline. We've got yellow science. Military science is just a whole bit of stuff like magazines, steel, coal. We're going to need to send down the line. That's the only big thing, is I'm going to have to build a coal line and send coal down the line. Or am I? There's a bit of coal down here. Whoop, I see you. So maybe we can just mine coal there and then send it up on here. So we don't need to send it all the way down the line. But, yep, that's definitely... I think I'm definitely going to do that offline. Just set up military science, shoot that up there. And then I'm going to settle back in for the long wait. The long wait for getting nuclear science done, because, like my previous mega base, that was a really shonky setup to get nuclear science. This is a much better setup. This is like an actual base, not a shonky setup, which I think had a single line of green circuits going down to make blue circuits or something like that. It was so bad. But this one, a little bit better. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm just waiting for the logistics setup to go so I can do stuff. Thank you. So you are purple and you are blue. And what are we missing here? Three of these guys. I suppose I've done all the red ones already. So what do you want? You want concrete. You want concrete. And you want electric engines. Well, I feel like I cannot help you, and I also feel like I do not need legs, so yes. You also need blue circuits, and you're not getting them anytime soon, so don't worry about it, buddy. It's all good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with this this thing. Going to use a bit of red circuits here, but red circuits, not too worried about anymore. Okay, I feel like that is where we're going to finish off the episode. We might tweak a few things. We'll probably get military science going just so we can leave this and we can get everything researched. So we may come back next episode and just have everything researched, but more likely we'll just have nuclear robotics researched and we'll start and go forward. What the hell is this? Oh, this is just part of the mall. So we'll just go forward and we'll just start doing stuff. And yeah, doing train related stuff, I guess, is going to be the thing. Or more likely scouting. Maybe I'll do some scouting offline as well, because we really need to identify, like this. This might be a really good green circuit area, because that guy's a little bit bigger than that guy. A little bit of copper in there as well. I did find some uranium. There's a bit of uranium there, a little bit up there. That's kind of where we need to go next episode, actually. Because we need nuclear robots. We really need nuclear robots before we can do anything to do with the rail system and all that. Because I can build it, but nothing will happen without nuclear robots. And I'd really like to get a very decent backlog. So uranium is going to be the key. Thankfully, with unlimited resources, uranium mining is not going to be that painful. So we could even go up here and just mine the crap out of that little guy and send the uranium down for processing. But that's going to be next episode. Definitely uranium. We probably should have done it by now, actually. We should have done it before now. So what do we need? We need this. We need some of these. So concrete, putting concrete in the logistics system might not be a bad idea. It'll build some reactors as well, but yeah. Okay, we're going to do that this episode. Yeah, concrete this episode, I feel like. Although, stone, iron ore, nah, we'll do it offline. Screw it, because it needs to be in the logistics system, so what I'll probably do is pump iron ore over to here and get it close enough to the logistics system, but then we need logistics robots. No, screw it. We're just handcrafting it. Or handcrafting the concrete, and then we'll dump the amount of concrete in here that we need for these machines. Okay, done. So military science offline, and maybe a bit of tweaking to make this faster, but probably not. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.